Hey, what's up? It's Boss. I'm going to do a quick check-in on the garden, show you guys how things are going. Everything is just dying to go outside. It is, what, mid-April right now? We've been on home lockdown for like 6 weeks, which is crazy. But as a result, I have a lot of stuff going for the garden. Let's check it out. Start with a quick look at what I've got going in the overflow window here. So the tomatoes are doing great. These are, I believe, Isis cherry or yeah, I think those are Isis cherry. I have a few seedlings still trying to get started in these Jiffy pods. The only thing sprouted right now is an extra Carolina Reaper that I don't plan to keep. I've got a lot of random pepper seeds that I put in my pots just to see what happened, and of course they're all sprouting, so I believe those are all piri piri. My sunflowers are doing fine. They need to be transplanted ASAP to outside. You'll see I've put a bunch of sticky traps because I don't usually like putting soil plants inside because they bring in gnats, and boy, those sticky traps are catching lots of gnats, so that works well. Nasturtium's getting silly. I need to get this thing sort of caged up and put outside as soon as I can. These are just some pickling cucumbers that are getting ready to be separated and put outside with a trellis. So the overflow window's looking good. I added a 70-watt Sansi Grow LED because these things are awesome and way better than having some 10-watt bullet pole light bulbs here. So off to a good start here. The seedling tent's looking pretty good. I've pulled out a handful of seedlings that just weren't performing. They didn't want to grow, or they were just riddled with disease or pests. They just weren't healthy, so I killed them. I've got one Kangstar Starkist Peach that I'm going to give it a few more days, but if it doesn't grow anymore, it hasn't ever put on true leaves. This is about 2 weeks in sprouting. I'm a little frustrated. You can see I've got diatomaceous earth on some of these, cinnamon on others. This is all just, again, I don't like having dirt in the house, but I have to right now. So trying to prevent gnats and other bugs. Got some dill that's growing like crazy. That'll help with some pests. The stevia. Let's look at the stevia real quick. Not something I've grown before. It's started to take off again. I'm really interested to see how this goes. I have 2 little plants in this one. It's hard to see the other, but just kind of a test grow. If it works out well, I might actually grow a bunch of those for the fall, winter season. And then down here I have a lot more of my soil plants and non-peppers. So there's everything from watermelon to tomatoes. There's some zucchini back there. I've got a few more pepper seeds that I started in these bags here. The rest of these are all happy, healthy seedlings. So I got lots of stuff going. All the dirt plants will be going outside as soon as I can. And this wonderful, wonderful place is the Big Kids tent. So it's really taking off. The last couple of weeks has been nothing but flowering and fruiting, right? So we've got a whole lot going here. That is, I think that one's actually a red ghost, which will be interesting to see how that grows out. It might be an ahi lemon. I can't recall. I'll find out soon enough. The Chinese 5-color here is looking great. This Hangzhou 3 solar flare pepper, I'm not sure it's going to make it. It's gotten awfully yellow recently, and I keep giving it fresh nutrients, but it just doesn't want to bounce back. You can see this orange habanero, I forgot to refill its container, so I'm waiting to see if it'll recover. I'm not going to be sad if it doesn't. I'll pull that probably in a few days if it doesn't look healthier. This is a Kangstar Lemon Starburst. Pulled him out of the Aero Garden the other day. He's looking pretty good. Ignore the dead leaf on the top, not from him. We have Hungarian Hot Wax, who's putting out peppers and more flowers. You can see dead aphids. I just recently treated with cold pressed neem oil, so lots of dead bugs, but I haven't seen a whole lot of live ones, which makes me happy. This is a Sugar Rush Peach that's covered in flowers and starting to put out pods. That is an ahi limon down there. Another Chinese 5-color, again, lots of pods. I'm eager for these to start turning colors. Right now it's just a Chinese purple color. These Jigsaw, they're ornamental, but man, I love the variegation on these. Really pretty. There's another Sugar Rush Peach, much smaller back there. I've been keeping him trimmed down. I kind of want him to stay bushy. Of course, the star of the show continues to be this propagated Thai Hot Red. So it's putting out a lot of pods. What I thought was a dead plant about a month ago, Ring of Fire, has actually started producing ripe pods and new flowers. So lots of good stuff happening in here. Most of these I think are going to stay indoors. I had thought about planting some of these outside, but I don't know that I really want to. If I do, it'll be after I harvest. I'm going to cut them back and see if I can get kind of a second generation out of them in the garden. But for right now, everything is just happy, healthy, and producing. So that's the fun part about having a winter garden. You get fresh pods when you're just getting ready to plant your outdoor garden. I have a little bit of cleanup to do in here. Might do that this evening. But overall, I'm really happy with how things are progressing, and I just love how pretty this plant is. I'm not gonna lie. Beautiful. AeroGarden's looking awesome. That big ugly branch broke itself off, so happy plants. Alright, and in the kitchen window we have some Thai peppers growing on this little propagated branch. There's an ahi pineapple back there in the nos can. Zinnias are growing like crazy. We've got the prayer plant. Some Isis cherry tomatoes. These might be mini bells actually. Cherry tomatoes. And one little jalapeno in this branch that was propagated from last year. As well as, let's see, Peter pepper. Doing good in soil. Just took them out of hydro yesterday. And these are Black Mountain watermelons that are just dying to go outside and start vining everywhere. Probably about 2 to 3 weeks now. We should be safe for that. So, all right, that's it for this week's garden update. Hopefully next time we're back, we'll be putting some stuff outside. I'm really excited to get the big gardens going. Running out of room inside, as everybody can see. So I'll post a few updates in between on transplanting from hydro to soil. I have some garden beds I'm going to be finishing, and I'll show you guys those. And I need to build a trellis, so we're going to have some fun. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. Throw a like or a comment. Tell your friends. You're going to have a fun year. Peace.
Hey yo, I grow that hotness so y'all can watch this growing journey on my way to be a botanist. I got this garden game on lock, kid. You should spice it up and grow like bosses. I grow that hotness so y'all can watch this growing journey on my way to be a botanist. I got this garden game on lock, kid. You should spice it up and grow like bosses.